Hi guys, Webby Gaming here again, and today we're going to be reviewing these, the Arctis 7 Wireless from SteelSeries. And if you stick around by the end of the video, I'll show you a cheap desk solution to show your headphones off. Let's go. So there were three things I wanted to consider when I was buying a new set of headphones. Firstly, I wanted them to be wireless because I was fed up with having all the wires hanging out of everywhere when I was trying to stream or do something. Secondly, I wanted to make sure that the wireless was actually going to last a long time. There are headphones that last 2 or 3 hours. I needed it to last longer than that. And finally, I needed them to be comfortable. I wear them for a long period of time, especially when I'm really in the zone, so I needed to make sure that they were something that I could wear over quite a few hours. Now, firstly, these market themselves as headphones that are wireless for PC and for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. They're not necessarily working wirelessly on the Xbox, that you'd have to plug them in with the 3.5 jack into the controller and then they don't become wireless. So these are headphones really for either PlayStation or for PC gamers. Now on the website, SteelSeries reckons you can get 24 hours of gameplay from one full charge of these headphones. Now, I haven't necessarily tried it for a full 24 hours straight, but what I can say is that I can use these over 2 or 3 days and having long gaming sessions in those 2 or 3 days and not needing to charge them. One of the main concerns for people is about the wireless and whether you're going to get any latency. I've never noticed any of that at all. The wireless on them is pretty good as well. I mean, I can go to the kitchen, I can go to the other side of the flat, and I can still hear everything that's happening in the headphones. So in terms of distance, they go quite well as well. Not that you'd necessarily be on the other side of the room playing games, but yeah. Maybe if you're listening to music around the flat with some headphones on. I don't know. Basically, they're not going to lose connection. Now, these have had 2 iterations since their release, and the newest version of these is the 2019 version, and not much really changed with the 2019 version other than having the headband being a little bit more looped, and the fact that these earmuffs are slightly thicker. I'll be honest, I've never worn a more comfy pair of headphones. They're breathable as well. I think they're made of something that they call some sort of soft weave material. They're so breathable, so comfy. I don't feel like I get sweaty ears after using them for a long period of time, whereas the Turtle Beach headphones I had before, if I wore them for more than a couple of hours, it would get really sweaty and horrible. So that was a really nice change with these. Now there's 2 colors these come in. They either come in black or white. I went for white because I just feel that they pop off the screen a little bit more. I really like the aesthetic of it, especially when I'm streaming. I feel like they just become more of a feature of the appearance of what I do rather than they're just being something that's in the background. And I feel like if I'm going to wear some headphones whilst I'm streaming, I might as well make a statement out of them. Now, I know some people are going to prefer to have a more subtle look for that, which is why they've got the black version instead. I'm pretty sure as well you can change up the headband that goes around the outside there. So that might be an option that you look into if you want to sort of spice it up a little bit more. By the way, if you're enjoying this video at the moment and you're finding it useful, if you click the like button and subscribe, I would so appreciate it. I think the buttons for these are really well built. You've got 2 rockers on either side. I think you can see those there. On this side, you've got one for the game chat and the Discord chat, and you can easily, with that rocker, just switch in between the 2. And there's a nice little center part there, so you know exactly when it's in the middle. And then this side is obviously your volume rocker, both of which feel really sturdy. They're not easy to turn, but they're not hard to turn either. There feels like there's a real sort of definition there of how they built those sliders, which I really like. So on the left ear cup, going from sort of, I suppose, the back down to the front, you've got your mute button here, your volume rocker. In the box comes a cable where you can put in from this port into a 3.5mm jack, which means you can actually use these headphones with any device you like. The only problem with that is that they don't necessarily come with all of the features when they're wired hard into a device using that jack. You've then got this little thing here. Now, I think this is the coolest feature of this headset. This is a headphone sharing port. So if, for example, Chloe and I were sat next to each other playing a game, if she had her headphones as well and we both wanted to wear headphones because maybe we were on mic with people, then she could plug her headphones into that jack and we'd be able to sit there together listening to the same thing, which I think is such a cool feature. And it's something that really surprised me when I first saw it. But it's something that we have used once before. But I think another maybe cool alternative to that is if you were maybe doing a podcast and there were two of you and you wanted to hear the same thing, you can plug it into there. For us, maybe if we're on a, I don't know, on a bus or a train or even on a plane, God knows when that's going to happen, and then you can maybe watch the same film using two sets of headphones without needing one of those earphone splitters. You just plug directly into that. I think it's a really cool feature. I think there's so many uses for it as well, and I'd like to see it in a few more headphones as well, to be honest. And then finally, you've got the micro USB for charging your headphones, and you know it's charging because there'll be a little red light that flashes on top of the microphone there. And finally, carrying on with this side of the headphone, you've also got the microphone here as well, which I'm used to a headphone where you unplug the microphone or it sort of flicks up. With these, it's all built into that ear cup. So actually, whenever you want to use it, you just pull it out and push it back in, which I think actually makes the headphones look really nice. They don't actually look like gaming headphones when you're taking them out and about because you can just slide that in there, which I think is a nice feature. And then quite simply on the other side, you've got, as I say, your rocker for your game chat and your Discord chat, and then you've got the power button just there. The microphone that comes with this is actually called a Clearcast microphone, and it's one of the very few microphones in gaming headsets that are actually certified by Discord. That essentially means that the clarity of your voice that's going to come through is going to be superior to any other microphone when it goes through Discord because they're using their software to work with it. And you've got a bi-directional mic in there, which is actually the same mic that airplane drivers, pilots use in airplanes. Aeroplanes or airplanes? I'll say there's an airplane up there. Is it airplane or aeroplane? Let me know.
And here's what the Arctis 7 SteelSeries mic sounds like. Obviously, it's not the same as my condenser mic, but in chat, I think it works perfectly. Because it's used by pilots as well, it blocks out a lot of external noise. So if you're somewhere that's quite noisy, or maybe you've got other people either playing or doing other things around you, this is the mic that you'd be using, and you can't really hear too much else that's around it.
So in order to make it wireless, you plug it into the USB slot and you get this little dongle that comes with it in the case. Now, the thing for me that I thought would be an absolute game changer when I bought these was that on this dongle, you've got a line in and a line out. Now, I thought this would be amazing because I wanted there to be as little cables around me as possible. When we were streaming before on the PlayStation, in order to get the game chat working, we had to use the Elgato chat cable, which honestly I think is the worst bit of kit in the world ever, but it's what you have to use. And there was me thinking, oh, amazing, I don't have to have it in my headphones anymore. I can use the line out of this and just plug it directly into my PC. Surely that's going to work, right? Turns out it doesn't. When you plug the line out into these headphones, it then turns off your headphones. I don't know why they've chosen to do that, but there is the line in that you can use to put in whatever music you want. By the way, streamers, if you wanted another solution for the Elgato ChatLink cable that meant you didn't have to use the ChatLink cable, I found a workaround for it, and it's worked really well for me. So if you want me to do a video about that, explaining that, let me know. The only other thing that I am a little bit annoyed about is that it doesn't have Bluetooth. I would have loved these to have had Bluetooth and the 2.4 gigahertz wireless option on there, just purely because then I don't have to worry about taking this 3.5 jack when I'm out and about, and I could just use them as Bluetooth headphones. SteelSeries do have a Bluetooth wireless option. I think they're the Arctis 3 headphones, but they don't have the surround sound that comes in these. They also don't have a couple of the other features as well. But do you want Bluetooth? Do you want the 2.5 gig? It depends what you're going to use them for, I suppose. As some final thoughts, I've been using these for about a year now, and I still absolutely love them. I don't think I'm going to change these headphones anytime soon. I think they look great, they sound great, and really, if they do both of those things, then you're onto a winner. In terms of pricing, they're not the cheapest set of headphones you can get. You can currently get them on the SteelSeries website for £159, which is a little bit eye-watering to some. I checked on Amazon today, and you can get £30 off on Amazon. Link down in the description below for both the black and the white versions, because although I like the white, you might like the black. Now, at the start of the video, I promised you a solution that would keep your desk looking neat and tidy, and it would be showing off your headphones, and it was cheap. And it's this little headphone stand. I got it off Amazon for about a tenner. I'll put a link down in the description below. It might be a little bit cheaper now, who knows? But it's as simple as having that much space on your desk and then sticking your headphones on. I think it's a really nice solution. I think it keeps your desk looking nice and tidy, and it shows off the headphones that you've bought. Got any more questions or want to know how they work? Let me know in the comments, or join me on Twitch at Webby_gaming on Twitch. We are live on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday every week. Hop along and say hi. Once again, this has been Webby Gaming. Catch you soon. Hi guys, Webby Gaming here, and today, Jerry. Hi guys, Webby Gaming here. Oh my